Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple baloney push-ups and hella top rhyme and hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers gotta never date. We'll never hug they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I be having the morning sometimes. I don't know where to start. So I'm going to just make it fast. Fuck prison. Yesterday, let me tell you a little about. Hold on. Moving too fast already. Hold on. Let me clear some space. Just get out my way. Get this out the way. All right. Don't know where to start. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start off the way I normally do. I wonder, do any of y'all have this kind of luck? So, I'm a self-admitted loseraholic. I be losing shit, misplacing shit. Self-admitted, yes I do. So yesterday, I lost my keys. But the funny thing is, I lost them in the house. So it's not like I'm out and about. It's not like I'm out and about. Like I pulled up. So obviously the keys are in this house. I spent at least an hour and a half looking for these keys. Normally I'll find them. I'm pretty good at backtracking. But this time, I didn't find him. I was there and about to have a panic attack. Then I really had a panic attack when they told me how much it would cost to make a key. To cut a key for a Taurus? Oh, man. A newer Taurus? Oh, shit. They wanted like $300. And I'm like, oh, because I lost my fucking keys. Damn it. So anyhow, man, Drina convinces me that it's the best thing to do. So I call the place and tell them I found a different place for a little bit cheaper, but I need them. I need the key regardless. So something tells me right when they get here, I'm gonna find the keys. Watch. Sure enough, y'all had this kind of luck. Right, I'm talking about, look, this couldn't have been scripted better. He told me he was 5 minutes away. I was just going to sit there, but something said, why don't you look one more time? Well, look one more time. Looked under the bed, found the keys. But he just said he's going to be here in 5 minutes. Yep, because of the chip in him. He said be there in 5 minutes, so I called Drina. I'm like, what do I do? She said, tell him thank you. We don't need his services. I'm like, all right. She thought you went through insurance, but I called a private person. So anyhow, he pulls up. So I'm trying to call him. I get off the phone with Drina. I'm trying to call him and tell him, don't come. But when I get to the front of the house, he already out there. Now what the fuck I'm supposed to do? He out there now. Drina was like, tell him we don't need your services gone. I ain't that type of person. She ain't that type of person either, so I ain't gonna put that on her. But I really wanted to, that was like, that's the dumb luck that I got. So anyhow, when it comes, I tell him, look, man, I just found my keys. He gave me this look like, what? I'm like, yeah, man, I got that kind of luck, man. So I don't need it no more. I got the keys. He was like, well, in that case, we charge $65 for coming out. My response is, I'm not gonna, they didn't say that on the phone. They didn't say that on the phone. Shit. Before you came out here. But I told him there's a couple of things. The first thing was they didn't say it on the phone. He looked at me, white dude, skinny white dude, kind of who would he remind me of? He would remind me of like J Beam, but a little taller. He remind me of him with no long hair. That motherfucker walked off, like pushed off, like damn, this motherfucker played me like that. I was like, hold on. What? I said, you didn't let me get to the second thing. My thing is, off the record, my thing is, you're not about to punk me and make me pay you $65 just because I live for that day. That's my thing. If I want to give to you, I want to give to you because I understand the gas and everything coming out here, false alarm. I understand all of that. But you're not just about to punk me and make me pay you $65 whole dollars. But he pushed up on me. He pushed off like you don't even know. Like in the pen with there's certain push offs. Like when motherfucker push off, you be like, oh, he about to go. Oh, he going to get the homies. Where you going to get that thing? So I told him, man, you let me finish. The second thing is I got some money for you because I understand the troubles. And he stopped in mid-track and came back. He was like, man, I apologize. It's been that kind of day. I said, man, I know, shit, for me too. But I was gonna give you some money. I just wasn't about to. He said, well, then if you give me some money, that'll be my fee. I was so hell bent on you're not punking me. What do you call it? The show up fee, whatever the fee it is. I was so hell bent on him not punking me that I was like, no, I'm giving this money to you. It's not no show up fee, no nothing fee or nothing. I said, I want this to go to you. He said, I own the business. I said, oh, well, shit. I'll put some respect on your name, but shit, I'm going to punk me out of no $65. I ended up giving them like $53.50. I did. I got progressive. Leave it up to Big Bad. Point out the bad. Leave it up to Big Bad to point out the bad, damn it. I'm gonna say Big Bad, I'm gonna say you might be right too. Cause I was about to give him like a 40 spot. I was just about to give him like 40 just for coming out here. Like, that's more than enough for your gas and things. You should be happy. That motherfucker said $65 though. He set the bar kind of high, and shit, I might as well get a key. Might as well get a key. True. So that's why I'm giving him the house address. Just the street, in case I gotta cancel. Smart. I've never been in that situation though where a key had to be cut though. So it's a little bit different. So I think I got punked for exactly $13.50. I ain't really giving 50 cents. So I got punked for $13 because his push off was kind of hard. His push off was kind of gangster. It was like, nigga, go. Like, gone. Like, he pushed off on me. I've done that. I pushed off on people. Like, I ain't trying to hear nothing else you talking about. Because if I hear and entertain anymore, it's gonna go somewhere else. So I'm pushing off on you aggressively. Shit. I respect this push off. Because that push off was like, nigga, I drove from fucking cross town to you. And you gonna tell me you ain't even gonna give me no, man? I feel it. Shit, some of these motherfuckers be tripping out here. So shit, motherfucker already was going through some traumatic shit. But do y'all got that luck? True, you must got that kind of luck. You must have got that kind of luck. Cause I just knew in my heart I was gonna find that key before they came. But it was like I knew I had to go through the natural process of my life. I gotta look, give up, sit down, sit still, smoke a blunt, and then look some more. Well, shit, I got punked for $13. That's five of the dollars I got punked for right there, troops. That's 5 of them. I know what you said. You're being funny right now. You got Mr. Funny Guys. You got Mr. Funny Guys right now. But you know what, Droops? I gotta make sure. Put some respect on my name. Fishing license with an extra pole. Put some respect on my name. That's how we turn it positive. I got a gym membership yesterday and a motherfucking fishing license in one. Oh, Drews. Oh, you don't know what you just started. You don't know what you didn't started. The minute my love handles start to shrink a little bit, it's over for you, buddy. You're gonna start taking supplements trying to catch up with me. You're gonna be taking supplements and extra strength coffee to try to keep up. I'm a creature of habit. I'll be out the gym before you. Yeah. Then I had a talk with the homie that was still inside. He ain't the homie, he my brother. He's more my brother than my homie. And he explained some stuff to me, and I had some cold realizations. I'm talking about cold realizations. This is going to be a wake-up call for a lot of us that put value on prison. Have you ever seen people represent something that ended up being nothing? Hold on, let me say that again. That's like a gang that started and was there for a year with all the shit, and then they just disappear. Have you ever seen that or felt that? I'm about to give y'all some reality checks right here. I'm young too, young man. Whew. This is crazy. All right, so I left Old Folsom in 2018. 2018. Folsom was still level 2, level 3. Still level 2, level 3. But we was hearing the rumblings of things to come. The rumbling of things to come. Man, I don't even know how to say this shit. This is like, hey, Droops, this is like some real shit I'm about to say. Man. All right, let me just find a different way to say it. All right. So when I left Old Folsom, it was normal. That was a normal prison. They kicked all the level 3s out and made it level 2. A real level 2, meaning like it's level 2. See, level 2 with the mentality of a level 2. Like when I was there, it was still gangsters there. Now, that shit is a 50 prison. I heard it out the horse's mouth. They got snitches, child molesters, and everything in this fucking prison. If you're a level 2, it's safe to say they have forced integration on everybody. See, that was what the homie made sure that I was conscious of. That this was a level, that Folsom is now a level 2. He made it clear for that. He said right now, because he's been there from the old days to now. He said, man, I don't even talk to none of these dudes. He said, man, this shit is pathetic. He said everybody is dope fiends. They young. He said the best thing for you to do is find you a cellie that you know. Otherwise, they will stick anybody in the cell with you. I was like, damn, this shit is fucking me up right now. All the work, all the everything a motherfucker did at that motherfucker. Now it's just like prisony. It's prisony land. Mixed in, I said, man, this is like a fucking bad dream. This is like what Crazy Nick said, that the prison system would come to. Well, he didn't say would come to. He just said how it was. I gotta say, Tim Snow said it too. I gotta say, Tim Snow said it too. That's how it is. That's pretty much how it is now. These lower levels is so motherfucking infested. What's the point of a car? People gonna do what they want now. Cause they will tell on your ass. He said, man, these motherfuckers will tell on you so quick in this prison. Three years ago, I came out and I read that thing. Actually, it was more than 3 now, shit. But I read that declaration like what they was trying to do. And they really did that. It went from the camps, level 1s, level 2s, to where you already know what happened when you turn level 2. They integrated now. It's over. It's over. I don't even want to mention I've been to prison now. Even though I did my shit. See, the way, Big Bad, that we knew it back then, that shit is going out the window. The homie said that there is a saying now. I'm just in my lane. I'm just in my lane. I'm just doing my thing. And that right there, like, pretty much is the theme. He said that's the theme for basically saying, I ain't politicking, I ain't part of no cars, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, and I'm happy. Nah, man. Fuck me up. He said, Dirt, you would not recognize this place. It's like the Twilight Zone now. Here goes another reality check he gave me. He said that they got Suboxone in prison. They give, all you gotta do is say you on drugs, like you heroin kicking or whatever, and they giving you Suboxone. He said they got long lines of inmates, all in line just for Suboxone. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. Them people that are still, like the difference between, I don't even know if I could put it like that. I'm going to just say there's a lot of lifers that want to go home and they are giving people release dates. They are giving lifers release dates. Not you go home in 4 years. You go home and no, these motherfuckers that been down 10, I've been down 10, 15, 20 years with a life sentence that was getting denied and shit. No, they're giving all of the motherfuckers release dates and kicking their ass out within like 120 days. Once you get a release date, bam, 120 days. Within that, you'll be gone. So what's more important, going home to your family or being there and doing what you do and staying the fuck out of, don't even integrate with them motherfuckers because you got to get home. You done 20 motherfucking years. See, this is one of them scenarios like what Big Bass said about if the police could beat the people coming to kill your family to the house. It's something like that. You've been down 20, man, look. The homie QD. The homie QD been down since the 90s. He been down since the 90s, man. In the midst of all these people getting these release dates, he get denied. He didn't been denied while everybody else is getting release dates for a riot in the visiting room with the Southsiders. A riot. Something that ain't not something he didn't even start. He just, man, he did what you're supposed to do. Did what you're supposed to do. And he can't go home to his family because of one little riot with no weapons, nothing, just some fisticuffs. One riot, he can't go home. So the reality is that The prison that I knew, it ain't there no more. It ain't like that no more. The prison that Big Bad knew, that shit ain't there no more, man. It ain't there, man. I'm here to tell you. Even on the higher levels, the prison that we knew ain't there. So what we talking about when we be talking about prison and how it is and how it was, it don't apply no more. That shit don't apply no more. That was the realization that I got. And that's from a homie that was there from the old days through all the transition, been down over 20 years. That come from a homie been through that. That means he's seen it from the old to the way it is now. All he can say is, dirt, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So if I never had a reason to not talk about prison, I got one now. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, the fact that I made it, that's an accomplishment. The fact that I made it in the old ways is even more of an accomplishment. But nowadays, somebody coming home from prison, that ain't, especially you need to ask, what prison were you in? That's the first, not even like, was you in, no, what prison was you in? Because I'm telling you, if there was anything under a 3, they integrated. And if they young, they don't even know the difference. Hold on, let me say that again. If they go into the pen right now to like say they got 5 years for a gun and some drugs or whatever, 5 years, they gonna hit a level 1 or 2, and they only doing 50% of that. So they really getting 5 and doing like 2, but they go into a level 1 or a level 2. That means they will never know the difference between consequences and actions for your repercussions for your actions. They will never know that because they're going to a new type of prison that I don't know, that Big Bad don't know. So I need to look at it as just fucking crazy. Every time I reference prison to some real shit. Prison now. Like anytime, if I ever try to talk about prison now, then that's damn near, that's crazy. I could talk about how it was. So if I do it, I need to talk about how it was. But how it is now, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Man, the homie got a fucking 7-year denial for a fucking riot. And he been doing everything right. Got married, all the certificates, everything. And that's the other thing. I wasn't gonna give it like not sure how I'm following you on IG, But let me set the record straight, my man. I can forgive you for sicking crazy stories on me and wrecking my $200,000 a year IT career, as I am on my way to recovering from that low-handed move, and it even exceeding it here in Vegas. But I will never forget it, bro, as I never deserved that from you when all I ever showed you and your family was love. You had crazy stories do to me and my IT career, my name, and getting in trouble with the military, I will never, ever forget. Lucky for you, I am on a higher path because of where I am from, back east. You don't mess with a man's money or family unless you are ready to suffer dire ramifications. But from where I am sitting now, success is the best revenge. And just remember, my man, karma's a bitch. Well, Silverback, I want to say if karma's a bitch, then I think I got a lot of good karma. I got a lot of good karma. See, you look at yourself so much and talk about yourself so much, you down women so much that you don't see outside your bubble. You brought up my family first. We had our issue, and we left. I thought we left at the park. When you put up them weird videos, shit, it just so happened the homie didn't agree with that shit. So you took flight. At first you was taking flight on Nate. Then you started taking flight on me. So you messed with my family, my money. And yeah, I asked Nick for help. Yes, I did. Get him. Now, the attack methods, I don't know how. Shit, I wouldn't even know how to attack you. All I know is I needed help because you was bringing shit up and you was playing weird little talking homosexual shit and stuff going down roads I ain't going down. So you want to be mad and say karma's a bitch? Yeah, well, guess what? I believe in my heart of hearts I got good karma. Do you? And even in all of that, Silverback, I wish you even more success. 30,000 subs is good. 32, that's great. I wish you even more. I wish you 100,000. But you screwed up in the head. And one mistake I will never, ever make is watching your videos. I will never do that ever again. I will not be sucked into that rabbit hole. But this, waking up to it, I was going to respond in a text, but a text wouldn't do me no justice. So I wanted something that you could play back. Leave me alone. Live your life, Mr. Booty Butt Man Survival Prison Guy. Mr. How Not to Get Raped in Prison, overwhelming content, funny business shit. All you show is just there's a whole bunch of funny motherfuckers that like that shit. That's what you show. I would look at anybody that subscribed to you funny. I guess that meant it was time for me to stop.
Yeah, don't entertain that shit.
Oh no, hey, shit. I kind of figured that was just something it would come out in like a quick burst and be done.
Yeah. How did that come about? Did you just comment or something?
Nah, because I was the bigger man a long time ago and subscribed to his Instagram. I've been over that shit. But apparently he decided he wanted to respond today. He could have just said nice video. But he wrote me a letter.
Imagine, like you said about karma, but I also imagine. So here's the thing: never had any interaction with that man. So right off the top, I'm not going to say that disrespectful about him. You know what I mean? Because I don't know him. I never had one single interaction with him. So I can't, being me, I can't say nothing disrespectful about the man. But I'll tell you this: that karma shit is real, and we all gonna. I always say, that everybody got to do what everybody got to do, and everybody got to suffer the consequences on their own for what they do.
Yep.
That's the reality. So shout out to him. I don't know him, so I ain't gonna talk shit on him. You know what I mean? Fucking it is what it is.
I don't think
but
anybody.
I got your back till the
I don't think.
day. I got your back as long as the fucking earth is round.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, I don't think anybody knows him like me and Nate do.
Yeah. I don't. I never talked to him or had any. I just watched a couple of videos you guys did. That's it. But I never had no action.
You know how we is. We looking straight through a motherfucker, and we seen it then and see it now.
Yep. I see him on Instagram once in a while, but I don't have him on there or nothing. I just see him. So you got punked, huh? It sounds like.
I think everybody who got headphones on right now getting punked by your hammer.
There.
No. You gotta keep working. Don't stop.
I am gonna keep working, but I'm done with that one. I gotta move myself. I got to move myself. Man, it's fucking kind of warm today. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta figure out a way to get our schedule down pat.
So what happened with your keys then? Really quick before we talk about scheduling, because I feel like I missed it, part of it. It sounds like you found them before the guy got there.
I'm talking about 5 minutes. He said he was 5 minutes away, and I found the keys like 2 minutes after he said that.
Where were they?
They fell off the side of the bed.
Out the side of the van?
The side of the bed.
Settle?
I had set them on the bed, but they got knocked off.
Oh, at the hotel or something.
No, here at home.
Oh, what the fuck? So you had the tow truck come to your house? I thought you were somewhere else and you lost.
It wasn't a tow truck.
Or whatever.
You had the key guy.
Yeah, Keysmith or whatever. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I thought you were somewhere else.
Oh, nah. At home. That's the part that had me pissed off. Because you pulled up. So you know the keys are here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my experience with those keys was a little different. Like I like to eat cereal at night, shout out to Young, by the way, and everybody else that's a night cereal eater. I was eating some cereal and I fell asleep. And when I fell asleep, I'd have my keys like in my hand, I guess, or on my lap. Somehow or another, those bitches fell in the fucking bowl of milk. And when I got up in the morning, it was still working, the key. So I was like, all right, I'm good, I fucking went to work that way. And then at the end of the day, when I went to go unlock my car at work, nothing. The motherfucker was fucking, wouldn't go. The key fob wouldn't work. Fucking, that shit wound up costing me over $200. Over $200.
You have a chip?
Yeah.
See, I
Yeah,
learned
and
difference
the only
between.
reason, oh, you bitch. The only reason it was that cheap, dirt, is because I fucking bought the key myself on Amazon. That way, fucking, I could just have a locksmith come and program it.
Like you already knew you was gonna be locked out.
No, I wasn't locked. I could still use the key to actually open the door, but I had no key fob. Like the key was still working itself. It was just the remote and all that shit.
I was about to do it stupid and buy that one too. When you better off if you're gonna get the key. They was gonna charge me $180 for just a standard key to get me going.
Yeah, exactly.
Or $285 for the fob.
Yeah. But see, I fucking wound up getting mine for like $100 on Amazon, the key and the fob, but the key wasn't cut. I just had to have the key cut. And that was the fucking actual fucking hard part, or the expensive part. I mean, getting it cut and then getting the program, the remote program. See, older cars, you can program it yourself. Fuck no, not no more. You got to have some fucking couple $1,000 tablet and shit that they use. It was expensive, man. When it was all said and done, it was over $200.
Man, that sounds like that might be a good business.
Yeah. Fucking it is good business, except for right when they'll change it again, you know what I mean? Shit's always changing.
So you gotta have, I wonder what it takes to start a business like that.
Money.
Of course that, but I mean like what equipment, you know?
Yeah, that fucking tablet and shit, the key cutters, all those machines. Come on, man. Start. If you start, I will stop pounding.
All right. So what's up with Andy, man?
Oh yeah, I got your ass.
You have to get bonded to be a locksmith, I believe. I went to the how much was that tire? I think it was 185. But I need the tires definitely. If you can get cheaper than 185, I think even steel per tire, it was like 235 a tire. Two of them was like 4 something. The set was like 7 something. But Jeff, hit me on Instagram.
So you're talking about
let's talk car. Let's talk Dusty.
Oh fuck! What the fuck? Better shut your face. Fucking kick you right in the fucking vagina.
You must have been talking with them.
Me again.
You must have been.
No, I'm talking to
talking
you.
with the mic muted again.
Say something like that to me again.
Something like that. Again.
So my son calls the other day, right? And this is just to kind of touch on what you said earlier. And I'm talking to him and I'm like, are you fucking on drugs, dude? Like, are you fucking medicated? Oh yeah, they're giving me this or that because I can't sleep that good at night. I go, man, bullshit. I go, you need to fucking get off of that shit, man. Yo, Les, about you.
Hey Jeff, 60, 245, 60 R14.
No. All right. Sorry, I yelled. Couldn't help it. So, what are we talking about Dusty for?
Because you don't remember when Nate came?
When Nate came? Which time?
He came on the other, I think yesterday or the day before. And he was talking shit. He said he was gonna get an old school. I said I want a Dusty done by the summer.
Oh, so you're gonna talk to him about working on Dusty then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll let you be for a minute then. I thought you were trying to sell it to him. I was like, I will drive to Sacramento right now. I'll walk off of this job.
You got PTSD.
Maybe I can.
You got
get there without
PTSD.
getting arrested. I'm probably definitely
You go
gonna throw
all the way
GPS out the window.
You go all the way down the road and envision the whole fight and everything. There was no need to even go down that street.
What do you mean? I already won the fight and everything.
You just be hearing keywords and attacking.
Dude, in my mind, I just got back to the job site already driving Dusty.
Yeah, you definitely got PTSD. Hey, big bad, if I ever so Dusty, you gonna be on your knees going, no.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna be fucking like I just lost, like on Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the beginning when he says happy birthday, homeboy. For me, yeah. And then he gets fucking smoked right there. And she's like, oh shit, that ain't even my son.
Hey Jeff, so what you saying? Like you come to Sac? Cause I don't know how far. Well, shit, it's only the Bay Area, but I ain't never took Dusty past. Dixon. So I'll be scared to drive. I'll be scared to drive him to the Bay right now. But he need a motor mount. He need a transmission seal.
Yeah, don't drive it thing.
Oil pan gaskets. Oil pan gaskets or black whatever gaskets. And that's it. Oh yeah, and the carburetor adjusted. That's it.
Fuck yeah, I'd take that thing and have it running the first day doing fucking donuts.
Shit, you think he can't right now?
I'm sure he can, but I'm talking about without snapping the frame. That's what I meant. Without snapping the frame with your broken motor mount, it's going to snap something.
And then another thing is that when the suspension, like when it's driving straight,
probably the drive line.
Like the tire, I think the tire is like I can hear like the tire burning, like when I'm driving straight. So I think the suspension is off. So.
Oh, you mean it? Yeah, that's because you got a broken motor mount, doofus.
I wonder how much it would cost to get that motherfucker towed to Jeff's shop.
Ooh, I got AAA. But I had a hard time trying to use it for whack yesterday, so never mind. I was trying to use it for whack goose yesterday, and because he was in another state, they were fucking hustling me.
But you said with all the potholes around here, everybody got broken motor mounts.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Especially after this last rain right here, this Pacheco 152, this pass is fucked up with potholes.
I'll be mad, man. I get the worst luck. I done ran over two things in life that really fuck shit up, and they were both unavoidable. Like there's a such thing as an unavoidable accident. That motherfucker, whatever was in the road, you know, just picture if you go behind the truck is going to run over whatever's in the road, and you're not going to see what's in front of that truck. So as you coming behind it, and you got something that's low to the ground. Oh, it's over.
So look at that one in the back, probably insulated already.
Hey Jeff, yes, let's work. Let's work on everything. I would love for you to bring Dusty back. Like Dusty needs some look. I said this to, I forget who I said it to, but Dusty, I want the mechanic. Oh yeah, I said it to everybody. Nate heard it. Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Y'all didn't hear that. That was a personal conversation with me and Nate. But I was like, I want the type of mechanic that get mad at me. Like I want a mechanic that's gonna get mad at me. Like, why you doing this car like that, man? This is a fucking classic, man. Why you doing that? I want a mechanic like that. That's that passion. Where a motherfucker be, I'll be like, shit, my bad. Damn. My daughter's homeboy just jumped out of a moving vehicle on the Howard Franklin Bridge in St. Pete and got hit and killed by mad cars. Why you do that? Why you do that? I can't understand that one. I do not understand that one.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's all I can say. That's why I holler at you. I enjoy bringing old schools back. It's a good feeling watching people drive off. Hey, Jeff. Here's one problem I ran into. Why I was kind of deadlocked and why Dusty, I've kind of been stuck in the middle. Because for the price of 4 new tires, I can switch the suspension and get tires that are readily available, like the little thin, skinny ones or something like that. Because they keep telling me the tires that I got, them 14s, them motherfuckers is too rare that you got to order them from BF Goodrich. But you used to ordering stuff. I say that you a shop, so it's nothing to you to order some shit. But you see the difference? I will save a lot of money in the long run switching the suspension to more common tires than I would staying with these 14s, because as soon as I burn rubber like 2-3 good times, I'm back bald again. That's that good shit.
Yeah. There's sauce in the morning.
That's right.
I learned something last night. I was hitting this thing. It has water inside. It's super cold in here. So when I take a dab, the wax was hitting the water and the wax is like freezing up, as soon as it hit the water. And I was getting like these real small hits. But I just kept packing it in there. And last night, took out the water, cleaned it up. Man, I got so high last night. Shit.
It got even more concentrated than originally.
Yeah, because I was probably losing half the wax, or a quarter of the wax, getting stuck inside that thing.
So that's different from a nectar collector.
Oh, that's the nectar collector.
Okay.
But I saw the stuff that came out, and it was like almost yellow. And I saw that, I knew right there, that's all that new wax.
Ooh,
You see this nasty stuff.
woke your game up.
You see that bright yellow shit on top? That's all the new stuff. So I'm like, yeah, that stuff, or this right here, the orange, I guess.
Yeah.
That wax was all the stuff I've been smoking this last couple weeks. So,
And that's a lot right there.
yeah, that's like 20 grams of wax.
Out of one nectar collector?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a couple weeks. I mean, a couple cleanings worth, right? But it's probably like 5 or 6 grams every time you clean it out, because it's a lot.
Shit.
And if you're hard up, you can smoke it. It's not like smoking resin. It's better than that, but it still tastes a little funky.
Yeah. I'm not joining your dab gang. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna keep my V. Okay, Big Bad, come on, say something crazy. You got something to say. Go ahead.
I said, don't be scared.
You ain't even part of that. You ain't even part of that dab gang. You ain't got jumped on.
You want to bet?
Truth ain't jumped on.
I'm on my 3rd fucking coil on my seahorse. That makes me a real dabber. Actually, I figured out, the $1 million cure. So I was sick for like a week and a half, and I didn't stop doing anything that I normally do. I still fucking took that. Okay, I still smoke. I still fucking smoke cigarettes. I still drank booze. And that's kind of it, and I think it worked out. It paid off. It gets too overwhelmed when you try. It's like, motherfucker, I'm sick. Let me deal with that before you deprive me of the shit you've been giving me every day for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a big. People make these drastic changes when they get sick. Like, oh, I gotta quit drinking. I gotta quit this. Yeah, well, don't fucking do it all at once. That's all I can say.
Damn.
Got so high last night, needed a parachute to come down.
Wolf, you got questions for the screen.
Yep. How crucial is an ice axe for the PCT? Did you actually use it, or just get the safety precaution? Jace, you need an ice axe, and you need a bear can when you hit a certain mile. I think it's mile like 1,000, and you start going up into the Sierra Nevadas, like Yosemite up in that area, or Mount Whitney and all that. And then once you get through that, maybe mile 1,500 or something, you could throw your ice axe and your bear canister away because you're not going to use it, or you send it home or whatever. So
what's the difference in an ice axe and a fucking wood axe?
Ice axe is it's just got a handle, but it's got like a curved blade on it. So when you're sliding down a freaking icy trail and you're like gonna die, you could just and stick that shit in, and you
like
do a stealth or rest where you like.
You mean it kind of has like a hook kind of on the blade?
Yeah,
the way it curves.
Exactly. So you
Like
stick that, and you hope you can hold on, and bam, and it's gonna stop you, right? But
like a battle axe type shit.
Yeah, it's like sharp. You don't want to fall on it or anything like that, right?
Oh,
It's pretty gnarly, but they make them pretty lightweight. They make them out of aluminum and stuff, and but they'll save your life. You watch some of the videos, and those guys are sliding down the hill, and they got that little axe like ching 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 ching, and they're trying to hit it in the ice and like barely slow down before they fly off into some rocks or something.
When I used to fucking frame roofs and shit, do trusses and frame roofs, and we'd sheet roofs, that was how sometimes you slip in sawdust and start sliding. And that's why we always kept our fucking hammer in our hand so you could dig that fucking claw right into the plywood. Bam!
Yeah.
If you start falling, you fucking hang on. That shit saved me a couple times digging my hammer in.
I was sliding on a snowboard run one time. It was like in the end of the day or the morning or something, and it was just the whole thing was iced up, and you could see it all the way down, like shiny. And I was gonna put like a closed sign up there so nobody would go down it. And sure enough, I fell down and started sliding, you know, and I'm like, man, I'm going to die, right? I'm like going 25 miles an hour or something. And there's nothing, you know, I'm like, there's nothing to grab onto and it's solid ice. So I start smashing my feet with the snowboard, and the snowboard's got the blade on it, right? Or the least the metal edge. And I was just like, bam.
Damn, that shit didn't make you tumble?
And
I was thinking the same thing. How
nah,
would you think that make you tumble head over heels?
I was trying for anything, right?
Probably
I mean,
almost
it was,
get you back to your feet, huh? You're trying to get back to your feet.
yeah, I was like, oh, come on. And then finally it was just like clink, clink. And it spun me a little bit, and then it started to slow down. I was like, oh, shit, I got it. But, yeah, I unstrapped, and I fucking crawled over to the side where the trees were, and I walked out of there. There was no way. It was a death trap, man. So, yeah, Jace, you'll definitely need an ice axe and a bear canister. Those are the only two things on the PCT you're required to have in that certain area. Other than that, you can go up there with shorts on, t-shirt, a bag of weed, and you're good, right? So.
Yeah.
And like 60 pounds worth of other shit you need every day, but that's cool. Yeah, I talk about the PCT all day, man. That to me, it changed my life because I thought like I could do this thing, man, and it's something that crazy, right? It's so difficult, but I could do it with no money, right? I just need to like borrow a backpack, put a little food in there, and I just took off, man. And it was, you know, it's true. You really don't need that much money to do it, except it for food. So, you know, but if you're gonna do the whole thing, it costs about $2,500 to buy all the food that you're gonna need for 3 or 4 months and send it to where you need to send it. And yeah. Oh shit. I'll be back. Got a phone call.
All right, man. I'm out of here, Big Bad. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Got an interview today. Wish me luck.